Ukraine has long pushed the West to provide heavier weapons, including tanks, to support its operations. Western nations are still hesitant due to fear of being drawn into the conflict or provoking Russia. But it seems that there have been changes in Western policy. Typically on January 4, 2023, France announced the delivery to Ukraine of AMX-10RC anti-tank armored vehicles with 105mm guns. And now Germany and the United States have decided to deliver tracked armored vehicles, equipped with weapons that are supposed to be able to destroy Russian tanks. The U.S. Department of Defense announced on January 6, 2023, a new $3.8 billion military aid package for Ukraine, including for the first time 50 Bradley M2A2. These combat vehicles are equipped with medium and long-range firepower, capable of destroying other military vehicles, including tanks. The war in Ukraine has seen the power of artillery and tanks, and Russia seems to be dominating with its huge tank arsenal. Russia has deployed its latest generation of tanks including the T-72, T-90, and there have even been reports that the T-14 will soon enter the war. Therefore, it is very important for Ukrainian forces to have combat vehicles capable of countering these Russian tanks. The Bradley M2A2 infantry fighting vehicle is expected to create a significant advantage for Ukrainian ground forces. The M2A2 is an improved version of the Bradley family first introduced in 1988. Improvements include enhanced vehicle survivability by restoring ammunition, internal armor protection of key components, spall liners and mounting provisions for improved vehicle smoke screening, additional armor protection including additional armor for the hull and turret, a ballistic shroud provided for the commander's backup site, and improved drivetrain and suspension. The new armor protects the Bradley against 30mm APDS rounds and RPGs. The troop carrying number was reduced to 6, eliminating the periscope position behind the driver. These upgrades raised the cumulative gross weight of the vehicle to 67,282 pounds, or 30.5 tons. The M2A2 was qualified to be transported by the C-17 Globemaster III. M2A2 were all eventually modified to M2A2 ODS or M2A3 standard. The M2A2 Bradley has identical armament as its predecessor, including an ATK Gun Systems Company M242 25mm Bushmaster chain gun, with a 7.62mm M240C machine gun mounted coaxially to the right of the main armament. A total of 8 smoke grenade launchers are mounted on the forward part of the turret, 4 to each side of the main armament. The anti-tank weapon is 2 TOW-2 anti-tank missile launchers, with 7 missiles. The TOW-2 anti-tank guided missile system, which increased lethality and accuracy, especially under the toughest battlefield conditions. The TOW-2 is a tube-launched, optically tracked, wire-guided heavy anti-tank missile weapon system. For penetration of tanks protected with explosive reactive armor. The latest generation of TOW-2 missiles has a firing range of up to 4.5 kilometers. The maneuverability of the combat vehicle is provided by a Cummins VTA903 engine, developing 600 horsepower, combined with an upgraded General Dynamics Land Systems HMPT 500 transmission. The vehicle can reach a maximum road speed of 61 km per hour with a maximum cruise range of 400 km. The addition of powerful combat vehicles such as the Bradley M2A2 will significantly increase the combat power of Ukraine's ground forces. This also shows that it is possible that the West will send to Ukraine heavy combat vehicles in the future, such as main battle tanks. The balance of power is shifting.